Is the cavern's path for the server fixed? Can I set level 5 as a server? I mean, supposedly you should be able to. I think so. But you never know. I might have screwed it up. Okay, that could very much be helpful on this mission. I mean, I think I fixed it. I'm just not going to say that, like, I don't remember if I tested it thoroughly. So I wouldn't say, yes, it's fixed. I think it's fixed. It should be. If it's not fixed, let me know if you do use it and it's broken. Yeah, I could see how that would be scarily effective. On this level, if you had air jumps. But I mean, nothing beats just actually doing a good job on this map, though. Now the question is, should I allow the bots to do this? I mean, So what I can do is I can have them hold it down. Let's see. Look into their AI real quick. Set direction, left and right, axis value, right shoulder action. That's for dash. We're on the ground. An A action is a jump. That's a double jump. That's something. If we are performing an action is true, is false, then we Alright, we go into strike mode is what this is. So we take a random value and we do... No, the bots are too precise as it is. Alright, so if we are on the ground is false, then we do these moves. Otherwise, we slide if we're able to slide. Alright, yeah, so if it's close to the ground, we'll do a slide. Otherwise, we'll pick one of these things. Alright, so what we can do is do something in here for casting an ability. So if we're aim shooting, then I want to hold down the left trigger. Let's see, we want the left trigger. Alright, well let's just mess with the bot to make the bot only try to do this and see if the bot can actually do the move. Then I can do it and set it so the bot will actually try to use it. Come on, you fucker. Can you try to do something instead of just jumping around like a moron? Do they not hold it down long enough? Oh, there he goes. He didn't do it. Is he canceling out of it? Oh yeah, you can totally cancel out of it. How did it not work? It was supposed to. It must be something with the... Like, you can cancel out of that, that's fine. But what we want is, why is it not firing for him? So it's going to be the player logic object. I guess if it is me, something's not. Start, aim, shoot. So it's going to be, what is, on animation end. Perform aimed shot, maybe? Alright, well, let's just see what it does. Alright, so I need to go look at what I'm doing for some of these others. Like the getting of the player controller. Get player controller. So how are the bots hitting anything if they can't get the player controller? Player controller is not valid. Okay, here we go. If the player controller is not valid, then we do high hit player. Yeah, okay, so. Alright, so player hits and ball hits, we're gonna need the high hit ball. Okay, so it's gonna be get level shims and then high hit ball. That's what we have to do. cavern path works. Very good. I thought I had fixed it, but I changed all the paths for everything because of sub-level stuff, so it's like, well, should have fixed it twice, so it should work. Okay, so these guys should know how to hit the ball properly after they're finished. It's just like, fuck you, I'm not letting you do it. Who's gonna win? The bot's beating me up while the other guy does his magic. Well, they're trying to use it, and they do use it. Just not very good at it. Alright, so, let's see, we have low, defend, and all that stuff. So, let's have the random float also have a chance. Let's see. Down chance, yeah. Down chance is 0.2. Yeah. Aim. Shot chance. Alright, so they'll now do their aim shot thing. Let's see how often they'll actually do it. He's trained to do it, but he usually boots the ball a little bit too far away. Get fucking wrecked. He's coming after me. You're too slow. Now let's see if this works with our black bars. Not a fucking chance at all. So is it that it works as long as the... I mean, I should just go into the level shims, go to the screen. I mean, not the level shims, but the actual UI screen, and make sure that it's set properly. Well, let's fix that then. So it's going to be when you need to turn the always on to true. It's based off of the top left hand corner, so when this gets skinnier like this, that is still the top left hand corner. So the scale of the object is working properly, and the root at the top left is working properly. The problem is when we have our percentage for camera width and height. I mean, is this just the viewport width and the viewport height? And this minus 256 needs to be scaled, right? Yeah, so that's probably what's going to happen here is we need to get screen space percent. We need to get the actual, like, size on the screen, right? That's gonna be the problem, is that our UI aim widget translation I'm not sure exactly why this is doing it this way, because what should be happening is we're working in this 1650 by 1080 space. And we shouldn't have to change our math, because this set inside of this graph should set the render translation properly for just the aim widget. I'm gonna need to change all this, aren't I? We can't undo. We can't undo because Unreal is fucking retarded for how it does all these things. Great. What? I guess I really was playing in like 2x1 resolution. Let's see if right here is actually perfectly on track for the size of the window. Yeah, that is 15. Alright, so doesn't make any sense. It's wrong. Alright, well, I'll be right back and I'll continue working on this. So the problem is the position. So if we're getting our screen space percent, we need to get the actual size of what we need. So we don't want the window size, we want, you know, like the size of the actual renderable window based on the resolution that we have. So I would have thought that this fucking thing actually sets this. Like, that's what the size box in the rest of this is supposed to do. Is the size box is supposed to change, you know, this thing, and, you know, make this bigger and smaller. So I mean, let's see, is the scale box working for starters? So I mean, yeah, it looks like the scale box is working. So let's just put this thing in what should be the center of the screen, 825 by 540. Just doesn't seem to be doing what it's supposed to. It doesn't. So I mean, the aim widget is inside of a size box, which has the aspect ratio set 1650 1080. It's supposed to fill. And then the aim widget is stuck to the top left of that size box, so we can then do stuff with it. We set this to 0, 0. Is that always in the middle of the screen? The answer is most assuredly not. So what if we never set the translation? Never set our render translation. Are we always in the top left? Are we always scaled properly in the top left? Alright. So let's set this to a 0, 0. So 0, 0 we would expect to always put us in that exact same position of 0, 0. So 0, 0 appears to be putting us in the right spot. Okay. How about 1650 by 1080? So the bottom right hand corner. Well, it's not really helping. Let's try 825 and 0. It's 825. Yeah, okay, so if we go back to our designer and we move this guy (256 and 256), are we seeing the right thing? No, we are not. Or are we? Supposedly, it doesn't matter what that initial translation is. It's not going to matter whatsoever what the initial translation is. Alright, that's fine. Because we're setting the initial translation, so this should be 569 for the center of the object being in there. So this object should be centered on our screen at all times. But it's not. Why? What is going on with this that this is not centered? So what I should do is look into this guy when it gets wider. So if this is 569, okay, so it'll stay in the right spot until it gets out to that. And that's because the resolution we have, that width and height, is wrong. Alright, so what if we have it as a 2000? So this would be 2000 minus 256, so 17. Yeah, so 1000 minus 256, so 744. If we had this at 744, okay, so what this... Alright, it is the size box that's wrong, but I need to screw with the aspect ratio of the size box to make it the way that I need it to be. It needs to have a max aspect ratio of 1.5277. Supposedly, so when we go in here and try this out, this should always be in the center of the screen. Which it is. Okay. So the question now is, if we've got that worked out, let's try the y. So that's going to be what? 1080 divided by 2 minus 256 is 284. Is that still in the middle? No. Alright, so this object needs to be at 0, 284, so that'll put us here, and as we decrease the width, it moves up. So why is it moving up? mean, is this literally like lock the min and max to the exact same value that needs to happen? Like, aspect ratio has to be this value, otherwise get the hell out of here. Okay, I'm starting to understand what I'm doing wrong here. I think that's our thing working. It's just the aspect ratio has to be locked to 1.5.